What's going on, guys? King Shrats here, back with another video on the channel, and today we are back with another episode of the highest rated series. I was gonna do pizza, so I was on the Slice app like I was last week, but then I saw pasta, so I said let's kind of do a bit of a switch up. I'm liking these pizza places that offer different things, so we took it to a place called K Pasta. It is located in Brook, New Jersey. There's so many restaurants around me that I'm gonna be here for a while before I even branch out. It's got a 4.5-star rating on, and I have to admit, I have been past this place. I couldn't even tell you how many times. I drive past it all the time. I'd probably say about 3 to 4 times a week, and I've eaten there a grand total of 1 time, and that was back in high school. Now, what they specialize in, obviously being a restaurant called K Pasta, are pasta dishes. But I didn't know is they're also doing Woodfire pizza, so I picked one of those up. If you are digging the content, you want to see more of this highest rated series, highest rated pizza places, different food in my area, just kind of showing you the vibe, get a like, subscribe, thumbs up. All of that good cringy YouTube stuff. Without further ado, let's get into this. I am super excited because, well, it smells really good. And when you see me start in the middle of things, it's because I'm drooling halfway through. I want to start with what's in the middle. This is called Nona's lasagna. If you don't know what Nona means, it's basically Italian grandmother. Similar to abuela in Spanish, or just grandma. Or I know a lot of people that use the mima, if you know, you come from that kind of culture. But I've been getting asked to do lasagna for a very long time. So when I saw one of their highest rated dishes here was Nona's lasagna, I had to do it. Now this is a meat lasagna. I don't know anything else about it other than it's in sauce because they didn't have any descriptions. Kind of like if Nona made it. So we're doing Nona's lasagna. It's kind of funny. Also, the cooks that were making the pizza was kind of cool. It was actually an old Italian couple, which I love. It's just good to see that they're still Sunday night making Sunday dinner, but for the masses. Anyway, let's get into this because it looks really, 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 really good. Super cheesy, and you know, it's hard to eat like this, so I'm not gonna. Oh wow, bro, I screwed this up, but it is meaty. That is like a meaty lasagna. Oh, the drool. It's coming. Oh, that's a banger. I have to pick this up for you guys. You're not going to be able to see in here, are you? Look in there. You see that meat? The ricotta? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold the front door. This is very good. I can tell you that just by having it. It's a hearty. You're gonna fall when I move you, aren't you? Just stay with me real quick. I want to show and tell. You know how we get down? Look at all that meat. You can tell somebody made this by hand, which is awesome to see. None of that Stouffer's. There's a plastic container back here. Oh, man. The sauce is very traditional. Tomatoes, olive oil, get the basil, get the oregano. It does taste like a sauce that they started making in the morning, which I love. I'm very, if you don't know, I've said this a bunch of times. I grew up in an Italian neighborhood, predominantly around Italian people when I was a kid. So I'm very well versed in Italian food. And if Nona would approve. I don't personally have a Nona, but I have a lot of friends with Nonas that considered me, you know, they like me because I ate all their food. Bro, this lasagna is really good. You can get a better. I know I keep showing you this because it's well like, oh, I feel like you. The only way you're gonna understand what I'm talking about is if you get in here. So get in here one more time. Do you see what I'm saying? Look at the layers. Look at the amount of filling, the amount of ricotta, the amount of I'm sorry, I'm drooling, of beef, the amount of cheese, the sauciness. It's a very good lasagna. This is not like your Stouffer's. I don't like fake lasagna, and I'm not saying anybody, look, if you like that kind of stuff, more power to you. Oh, yeah, see, that's what I was waiting for. All right, hold on. This is the bite right here. Look at this. One more time with the show and tell. Get in here. See that? No, you don't. There you go. See that ricotta? That thick layer right there? That's because somebody took a giant plop of it and they went in that middle layer and just spread it out. Yes, I spread it out like that. That is the meat. Oh my goodness. Come here, bro. Bro, that's a banger. And it's all throughout here. Now that I'm kind of getting into like the middle of this, I can see it on every single bite. It's gonna be hard to stop eating this. It even traveled. Lasagna keeps, so I'm not surprised. But it even traveled well. A lot of times with pasta, it's tough to order it because, you know, you can get a little bit more of a cooking process when you put it inside of a Tupperware. But this is a Nono's lasagna. This is what they expect when you get Nono in the kitchen. I'm sorry. Making it. You can tell it's handmade. You can tell it's made with love. And I really mean that because I saw who was making it. Very, very nice. Like, this just brings me back. You know, a lot of times I'd go to my friend's house on Sundays and I would eat, even after I ate. And this is kind of what it tasted like. When they wanted to make lasagna, a lot of times they weren't doing it because, you know, she didn't feel like it. But when she did, she'd have a whole tray. And nothing made Nona happier. And when your boy was there, because there were no leftovers, and they hate that. Oh, one more bite. That's really good. It's just, there's nothing about it that is like wacky. This is like traditional, what I would get from on Sunday dinner. So I see why they named, I gotta get one more. I see why they named it Nona's lasagna. Like, it, legit, real deal, what I would want. You know, nothing fancy. Just good quality ingredients, and it's cooked right. Okay, stop eating that. Oh my goodness. Man, I can't even stop eating it. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Let's start over here. Wood-fired pizza. Yes, there is a difference. It's got a big fire, obviously, cooked at a very high temperature, usually in a wood oven, and that is what this is. So the crust is a little bit different than you would get if you're getting a pan pizza or you're getting a pizzeria style thin crust pizza. It's got a little bit more of like a bark on the bottom, and the cheese melts differently, as you can see on here. So this one is called the salsicha. What salsicha actually means is sausage. Sausage is what we say in New Jersey, but you know, that's the proper pronunciation. So we've got sausage, melted mozzarella, of course, rustic tomatoes, San Marzano tomatoes to be exact. Yes, it matters. And some broccoli rabe, which I'm a huge fan of broccoli rabe. If you've never had it, I talk about it all the time in this channel, but it is godly. No, it's kind of bitter, and amongst people who know what broccoli rabe is, there's never an in-between. Most people I know, they either love it or they hate it, and I am the person who loves it. A little bit of a bitter taste, but it's got a little bit of oil, a little bit of garlic, and it's sensational. Let me get you a slice right here. Now, I'm expecting fully to have a nice crispity, crunchy type of crust, but I'm also expecting, because with these kind of pizzas, and with the broccoli rabe on there, what usually happens is exactly what just happened. It starts to fall off because it's cooked at such a high temperature. But take a look at this crust on that. See that crust? See how it's got a little bit more give to it? Got the broccoli rabe, the sausage. I'm trying to say it properly, but we say sausage around here, but it is what it is. Then you stop playing with me. I get the olive oil, that broccoli rabe's got that bitter, and then you got that salty from the sausage. The crust, you gotta hear that. This is a personal pan, by the way. They do large pies as well, but I don't want to go too crazy. 4 slices in here, that's all I need. This is incredible. And you can see what I'm talking about. See that wood fire? See how it looks on the bottom? That's what you get when you get like a wood fire pizza or a brick oven. You can taste like this, it's not smoked, like that taste, that wood burning. You know what I'm saying? It's not smoked. It's more like the fire. So the crust has a little bit of a different texture. A little bit of a different chew. I like it a lot. I've also seen thin wood fire pizzas, which are a little bit like a cracker. This one, it almost tastes like good Italian bread. Did I say you could move? We will get to you. That's what I thought. You know what I gotta do? That's what you gotta do with the crust. A little bit more of that Nona sauce in there. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? I love. This is like, for me, this just hits home. As much as I grew up in my own house, I grew up around a lot of my friends. And that sauce, you can tell. It reminds me of the sauce. One of my close friends' mom, a lot of Italians will do this, is they make a whole bunch of sauce when their tomatoes get ripe around that season. And what they do is they jar it. And then it keeps, you know. Just like you'd buy a jar of Prego at the store. So they vacuum seal, they jar it, and they will give jars out. So I used to get myself a couple jars and make my own spaghetti when I was in high school using my friend's parents' sauce, which was phenomenal. Just don't ask them to tell you how to make it. But I can taste those fresh tomatoes. I gotta get, like, I don't want to eat this whole thing. It's only a personal pan, right? YOLO. Look at that, man. That fresh mozzarella on there. I'm just hitting everything. That fresh mozzarella. Look at that. Look at that mozzarella right there. Right there. That's the bite. I'm biting right there. I'm going in from the side. Somebody nasty. I really got that wood-fired taste right there. Between the tomatoes, the sausage, and this broccoli rabe. I'll put broccoli rabe on anything. I love it. A lot of people don't. I mean, that's your own risk. Come here, come here. Okay. Getting that extra virgin olive oil. Where are you going? You're not leaving. We're in a toxic relationship. Like, it just... Yeah. This is just a different kind of pizza. Around here a lot is the New York style. It's not thin crust, but it's New York style where the crust is thinner, big slices. This is more of like that. That's why I wanted to do this. What did I say? Huh? Playing with me. And that's why I wanted to do this. I want to start doing pizzerias that also do like a different kind of vibe. But this is not a pizzeria. This is a sit-down restaurant. That's kind of fancy. I only have been there, like I said, once my entire life. I'm just hitting everything because I'm in flavor of heaven. So you have to excuse me if I just knock stuff over today. It's just gonna happen. It's fine. But it's gonna bother me. I'm OCD. Alright, there we go. Perfect. A little more of that Nona sauce. Look at this. Look at this bite. Look at all that sauce on there. Oh my goodness. Can you tell how much I like the sauce? At the beginning of the video, this was swimming in sauce and there's no sauce left. I don't want to try the vodka sauce yet because I want to screw it up. We'll be fine. Okay. Like once I have to finish this slice, right? There's a W. Both of those. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna cleanse my palate. Give me a little sip. And on to the next one. We have got what I've never seen anywhere before. Italian nachos. I thought this was so cool. What it is actually ravioli that they covered with plum tomatoes, olives, and cheese. And obviously they melted it. It looks so good. I've never seen this concept before and I just thought it was such a dope original thing to do. So I had to try this. This is the main reason why I ended up ordering this. Then I saw the Woodfire pizza and I was sold. But look in here. This is probably so much cooler if you get it from the restaurant. But seeing these plum tomatoes, seeing this ravioli and the cheese, it just seemed like such a legit, like, real idea. And I've never seen it before. So, I don't know what kind of ravioli this is. Let's see. cheese. Okay, this is the crazy thing. And people are going to be like, what's wrong with you? And I agree. There are olives in this, right? And I don't like olives. But in this dish, that briny that you get, that olive taste, it actually like pops. It adds a different thing with the cheese and the tomato. And it works in here. I was going to get it without olives, but I don't necessarily like dislike olives. Like I don't like pickles. I just don't really eat them. I don't really like them, but I don't like hate them. So I said, let me get it as is. And the brine, I can taste it. It truly works in this. The ravioli itself is actually good too. Such a cool idea. And you can see they didn't bread them. See if I can turn this around for you. But they did fry them. Kind of looks like a Cheez-It. Good ravioli. Very good ravioli. Again, you can tell the difference when someone makes things by hand. Each one that I've eaten has that special little bit of something in there that you don't get when you're buying like boxed ravioli. I don't really like Italian from a box. I'm just being honest. Unless it's a pizza roll. I used to love those in college. Now, give me one more. I'm telling you, like the weird thing. I never thought I would say this. And I was sitting here. It's hard to reach over all this stuff. I was sitting here when I was placing my order, and I'm going, don't get the olives, don't get the olives. I'm glad I did. This is why you got to try stuff. That's why I try to try stuff, except for pickles. You're not making me try that. The brine. With the tomatoes, the acid. Salty brine. Creamy cheese. You see what I'm saying? It just works together. Okay, stop. I'm not going to eat it. I'm not putting my fork down. No, I'm not. I need one more. I just need one more. This is like Sunday dinner at its finest. And this is such, I think this is really dope. Like the nacho concept. Alright. Hold on, Plummy. What are we saying? Alright. Last time, show and tell. Look at that plum tomato right there. That's good, man. I just picture everybody having at them back when you could like touch stuff with your hands at a table. You can't anymore, which is fun. Oh, I want to eat it. I do. I want to eat it all. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat the lasagna. I'm gonna eat the lasagna again. I'm sorry. I have to come back to you. Like, I'm sorry. Do you see? I'm just tearing this thing apart. Nona would not be happy with me. Oh man, lasagna tastes better as it gets like older. I don't know why. Kind of like me. I'm just kidding. Don't tell 18-year-old me. Anyway, all right, 2 more dishes. I'm super ready for these 2. Check this out. One more appetizer because I eat things backwards because I'm weird. I eat the appetizers almost last. Over here, we have got, they said risotto balls. Now, I think they're rice balls. You know what a rice ball is? It's literally a ball of rice. Usually there's meat on the inside of that, which they then bread and deep fry. This said risotto balls, so I don't know if there's actually risotto in it, but I'm expecting rice balls. I understand. Okay, whatever. It also comes with vodka sauce, which is what you see in the front to dip in, which I absolutely love vodka sauce. I'm just going to do this by hand because I'm not trying to be dainty. First bite is not going to have anything dipped in. I'm just interested to see what's in here. You hear that? No, it's just rice. Interesting. This is just, normally there's meat. No meat. Not complaining. The cheese is there. Let me see with this vodka sauce. That is a good vodka sauce. Okay, hear me out. Y'all ever been to Cheesecake Factory? Yes? Yeah, you have. At the Cheesecake Factory, they had this dish. Some of y'all might even know where I'm going with this. I swear, my family went to the Cheesecake Factory when I was in high school and whenever I would come home to college, all the time. They had this dish, and we'd always got 2 orders of it. They had fried mac and cheese balls. Even though this is rice, the consistency, the creaminess of the rice, the texture with that crispy outside, and this sauce, it reminds me of those. And when I tell you we ate a lot of mac and cheese, we used to get 2 orders at the table. There's 4 in an order. There were 4 people in my family, which means everybody got 2. Every single time. But check out the middle. Can you see where I can kind of get that from this? This is cheese and rice. Seems like a bit of like a quattro formaggi, which like a 4 cheese. That's what it kind of seems like to me. So it kind of gives you that mac and cheese vibe. And the texture, again, you still get the rice. Like, the integrity of the rice is still there. But it's so creamy because they used a lot of cheese in it. That's top notch. It tastes like a fried mac and cheese bowl. Hands down. No. It's happening. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing. No, I just need a bite. Just need a bite. Just need a bite. Just need a little bite. One more show and tell. And then you get this vodka sauce, which is a very plus vodka sauce. Like, plus. Put it down. Oh, it's good. Okay. Before I get up out of here, I had to save my excitement for last. And here's why. My friends, is spaghetti carbonara. It is one of my favorite pasta dishes. I absolutely love it, and it's got to be done right. You can screw up spaghetti carbonara. One of the things people may not realize about spaghetti carbonara is there is no cream in spaghetti carbonara. You do not put cream in carbonara sauce. What it is usually made with, and in this case, this looks very traditional. Come here. Don't run from me. This looks very traditional. So you've got your pancetta, which is like uncured bacon. Very similar, but don't say that to them, to people who are not going to say there's a difference between. There is. Pancetta is like an uncured bacon, and unsmoked, I should say. And it has cheese, and the creaminess comes from the egg yolks, which is what it is, as well as plenty of pepper. And if you look up close on here, there is plenty of pepper. You don't believe me? Come here. Can you see that pepper, or is my camera just crap? It's on there, I promise you. But I needed this. This was like the one that I was, other than those nachos. But you can see it's super creamy. Can you hear that? I'm screwing this up, but it's okay. Okay. I can see the egg yolk too. I need that pancetta. Do we get pancetta? Can I get more pancetta? Alright, here we go. Here we go. It fell, bro. Come back! Yeah. Hey. Pancetta? Pancetta. Carbonara. What are we saying? Creamy. Again, you get that egg yolk taste, you get that pepper, you get the salty, the pancetta in here. Oh, goodness. You can even see it, you might because of my bad lighting, but the lighting, the pasta takes a little bit of like a different color hue to it from the yolks. A lot of yolks in here. Not exactly the most macro-friendly pasta you can eat. But I'm here to tell you that I don't care. I don't care. Oh my God. Like, the kicker for me, that pepper and the pancetta in there, it just adds like a, at the end, because you're getting the yolk, like the creaminess from that, and you know, the sharpness from the cheese, and when you get a bite, that has that pancetta in there. I know. I know. This is gonna be very hard to peel me away from. Do y'all do this? I don't know if this this is like how I know that I'm like a fat kid. Of course, I always say that. It's like a term of endearment. I'm not trying to body shame myself or anybody else, but when it comes to the way that I eat, when you have a dish like this, or a cake, or anything, like a pie, do you try to say you're gonna eat to a certain point and then stop? Like, does it have to be even when you're done eating it? Because I just did that in my head, and I need to say it. See, I got about this much, right? So I'm gonna eat to like right here, and then you try to get to that. But what usually happens is you take like a bite, and this is where you don't stop eating. Where now it's no longer even. And then you keep eating it. And you eat twice as much as you're supposed to. Am I the only one? Because I do that. Oh, the pancetta, bro! Alright. That looks about good. I can't, you know what I'm doing? I'm not kidding either. Okay. Oh, I want more. Can't. This is where that moderation and the self-control comes. That's so good. That's good. That's good carbonara. Oh, this was highly, when I tell you highly, this was highly satisfying. Every last bit. Pizza, exceptional. I would like to try a lot of their different pizzas and see the different toppings. I love the broccoli rabe and sausage, so I want to get one more going with the sausage. Nasca sausage, get the fennel. Spicy Italian sausage too. Nona's lasagna. If they put a whole tray of that in front of me, I'd eat it. Might order a whole tray of Nona's lasagna one day. The rice balls, yeah, that took me back. The carbonara, I'm sorry. And I just screwed it up, and I don't care. Y'all can yell at me all you want to. I'm getting another bite. Because there's a piece of pancetta sticking out, and I didn't want it to go to waste. Is that in there? No. There it is. I was looking for it, that's all. Italian nachos, awesome concept. Olives work even better. I don't need olives. I do in there. Maybe I have to start doing more things with olives. You add that all together, man. The pizza, the lasagna, the rice balls, the nachos, the carbonara. I can't stop eating it. I don't want to stop eating it. The vodka sauce is top notch. I think there are a lot of good food places in my area that I just have not hit up yet, and I'm glad that I did. Shout out to the Slice app. I've actually been talking to the person who owns it. So, I'm not going to talk about what we've been talking. It's nothing to do with like anything like that. But, you know, I'm more about what the idea of it is. So, if you haven't tried it, check it out. I do think the concept is great, and also compared to the other delivery services, the restaurant gets a lot more money than if you were to get it from like Grubhub or things like that, which I think is awesome. They're trying to get the money into the restaurant's hands. I'm all for that. So this was off the Slice app as well. Maybe I'll do something with them in the future. You know, it could be a promo code or something like that. If you want to use it. Honestly, I won't ask for like the bag from that kind of stuff, but if it helps like bring business and it helps cut your costs off and things like that, like dope. Anyway, this is really good. It has been your boy King Strats. I'm so satisfied right now. I need a nap. I feel like I just went to Sunday dinner. Try this place, man. It's right by my bank, so I see it all the time and I never eat there. But anyway, it's been your boy King Strats. We will be back tomorrow, back in the kitchen finally, for the people who want to see the kitchen stuff. More content. I love y'all. Thank you guys so much for the support, man. This has been... I eat food on camera. People like it. I'm not complaining at all. I love y'all, man. We'll be back tomorrow ASAP. Oh, bravo. Grazie mille. Anyway, grazie mille. That means thank you anyway. And since they made it to YouTube.